Okay, let's review what we were doing last time. I'm going to switch over to my workstation. Take you over here. Essentially, we tested type search. We can filter, we can search by certain terms, we can search by title and ingredients, I think was the yeah, title and ingredients, and we can filter by cuisine and difficulty, and we can mix and match those, and we get results back like this. There you go. Right now we're just requesting Mexican and Italian with easy difficulty, and as you can see, we have Mexican easy difficulty, and down here we have also Italian easy. So yeah, what we're going to do today, and my goal is to create the mock-up of the UI so that after that we can then plug in the results from the search and give that mock-up functionality on the client. So that's the goal today. I think I'm gonna go over here. We had a mock-up, so I'm gonna grab that real quick so I can have it handy. Just for the stylings, and there is a little animation on the card that pops up when you hover over it. I really like that. I think it was way at the beginning, yeah. See, I'm already yawning. Wow. Feel like I'm gonna crash. That's a good thing. Feel like I'm gonna crash out. Really easy. I'll just have a tea. Leave my phone somewhere else and go to bed. Yes. That'll be good. That'll be good. Gotta start the week the right way. That's what happens when you have a weekend, when you set up time to do nothing, but you go a little bit, you get a little bit carried away, actually. Hey, what's up, Beck? Hello there. How you doing, man? How is your Monday going? You have any plans for this week? Working on anything interesting? I'm gonna copy this. Let me take this over to play tailwind.css. Paste it and turn it into mobile. I'm curious, does Tailwind has an accordion? Something like that. Let me check. Already Tuesday over there. Almost 8 a.m. So you live in the future. How are things going? How's everything in the future? I hope everything is good. Yeah, I am hoping to end my Monday early today. I need some sleep. Catch up on my sleep. I guess not. Components? There's gotta be a few free ones, right? You live in... I'm hoping I don't butcher this. Uzbekistan? Do you hear about this country? No, not at all. Actually, no. We live way too far apart. Stack tables, grid feeds. Please tell me you have collapsible things. Overlays, no. Drop downs, no. Layouts, nope. This arrow paid. Middle Asia. Look at that. It's almost as if it is listening to us. Right there. Quite a big country, isn't it?
The stream is now paused for ads.
Actually, I have AI. Why am I doing? I'm just gonna ask Gemini to give me a collapsible in this one. It is indeed, yeah, looks like it. I live in a very tiny country. You can cross my country from border to border in around 8 hours if you just drive. Guess is this Steve? Just gonna ask. I'm just gonna ask. See what comes out of this. Take a look at it. Looks like we're working with just... Whoa. Well, that looks different, doesn't it? Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Can I see the code, please? Thank you. It's the same but different. Let me see if that's going to look the same on mobile again. We do need some JavaScript, apparently. Is the script part going to work on here? Boop. No, it's not. But I see what you're doing. And I can probably replace this JavaScript with Livewire. We just need a toggle. And all it's doing is set the initial state, expanded by default. That is quite interesting. Maybe I'll do that later. I really don't want to get hung up on this too much. If it works, it works. Okay. Let's try it as is. Let's see what happens. If I remember correctly, I already have a component for this, which is recipes. And we have a template on Livewire recipes. And let me see the layout because I can't take all of the body of the HTML. Only a section I would need is this is layout.play.php component settings. No, that's not it. Where is it? Ooh, what did I do? Oh. Did you use Gemini's Pro version or is it the free version? I'm paying for the Pro version, yeah. I started using... I used it for a month for free, and I decided I used it enough during that month to justify me paying for the Pro version. So I'm gonna use it for a few months, and as soon as I don't use it anymore, I'll just stop paying. But yeah, I'm using the Pro version. Where is my layout file? Here it is. There you go. It is actually using Flux main, which I guess is okay. It is end up being rendered. I suppose I can just not use a layout, basically. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna but wait. But wait, no. No. By default, it's going to use this layout with a sidebar. Could create. I could create my own layout real quick. I need to check something. Hold 1 second. Where's the config? There is no live or config. Okay. I'm gonna try something. I am going to start a Vite server, and we need to I do need a route, don't I? I do. Settings profile. That's a get that is using a component. You know what's confusing me about this is usually you have a render with a template. There is no render with a template on this component. It is a library component with no render function. Isn't that interesting? I'm gonna try something. I've been saying that for the last 5 minutes, but I don't know why my head is trying to wrap itself around a pole and I'm just going in circles. I need to break free. I need to break free. So I'm gonna grab this whole thing. No, not this. This. The entire thing. Yeah, all the HTML. Just give it to me all. Give it all to me. And I'm gonna copy and just paste it here. As is. Except no. No. See, I need the main layout for this freaking application. Where is it? There's the login, views, layouts, app, X layouts, app, sidebar. Where is the sidebar? Here. So that's okay. So I do need a new.
Tiago Marcella just subscribed to the channel. You're amazing.
Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do new file, and I'm gonna say this will be search.blade.php or just main. Let's call it main. Mail? No, not mail. Main. Okay. And I'm gonna go back to my recipes. Take all of that again. No. I'm gonna take it from the other one, the sidebar. So actually, let's return this to its original state, like that. So, sidebar, I'm gonna take all of this, copy, put it in main, paste, except I'm not going to use most of this. I'm gonna keep the partials head in there, but everything in the Flux sidebar, don't need. Or the user menu, everything inside the body actually. That I can take from here. In fact, I can just say just take all of this inside that main. Head back to recipes. Come on. I hate you. There it is. Okay.
The stream is now paused for ads.
I'm just gonna format this during the ad break. All right, that's over. I realized that if I want this to work, this sidebar is a blade component inside layouts app. So I need everything inside here to be contained by that component. So that slot in that component is replaced by everything inside here. It should work technically. I guess the best way to try that out is going to web.php. Let's add a route get. Actually, we can use home. We can just replace this one. I'm gonna yank, paste, comment. Why are you squiggly? Oh no. So if that goes according to plan, I can just go to chef.test. Why are you taking so long? Hello? Oh, herd is not working. I wonder why. Okay. Multiple root elements, really? How so? Main? Oh, wait. That's my root. Isn't it? Apparently not. I need let's try this. Yoink. Nope, not that. Going to read property name of null. What? Name? What name? What are you talking about? Still using sidebar. Why? No. Why? Resources view components layers app sidebar. What? Oh dear Lord. I'm confused. My brain. My brain. Oh, how do I? Okay. I'm gonna have to change this. No matter what I do, it's always going to use, by default, it's going to use a layout file in resources, view components, layouts app. Resources, where am I? Resources, views components, layouts app, which is this one. And that is going to load the sidebar. Okay. Now I know why I'm confused. All I needed to do is use my own layout. For that, I'm going to create a new file in config called livewire.php. Or use a prepared component. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use this rather. Remove this. Not rename, remove, delete, deleto. Where did you put that? In the render? Still trying to do that? Really? Oh, because I haven't imported the function layout, of course. Not found. Layouts main. Not found? Really? It's main. Oh yeah, I have to move it here. Where did I put it? Here. Move it up there. Let me modify it slightly. No, that's fine. And then let's go to recipes.play.php. I don't need this anymore.
LSG Game just subscribed to the channel. You're amazing.
Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, man. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Delete that. Start view. Go all the way to the top. Fix indentation, and that should work. It doesn't. Why are you? Why? Layouts main not found? Why not? Oh, I remember. This is wrong. Oh, Yehoko, Yoa Code. Sorry, I was ignoring you. Hi, sir. How are you? It's been a long time. It has been. Yoha, how you doing? I prefer using middleware for layouts. You do? How? Middleware for layouts? On Livewire? Interesting. I'm going off of the documentation. The problem is that the documentation, see that line over there? It says you can switch the layout using layouts.app. you actually need to, if I can get there, use components .layouts.main, and it kind of works. At least we don't have an error. Now you just have to fix this whole mess. Documentation does not specify that you are inside the components folder. Usually that is the case when you are using the starter kit from Livewire. So this path that you provide inside this layout function starts inside resources views. So you have to start from there and then find your layout file using dot notation. All right, let's fix this. Why are you giving me two headers? What is going on? Also, text, can't really see it. You're including partials head, then you have a header, and then you have the slot. And I'm guessing I copied too much inside here. Dark mode error. Yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why. Oh, I guess I know. Hold on, I'll fix it in a moment. And yeah, this is the problem. Copied too much. Actually, I don't need this. And I don't need that main. There. Okay. Looking better? Looking better. Now, I think the problem is that it's using the system default. My system is dark mode, so it's trying to use that. But I actually just don't want to use the system default. I'm just going off without dark mode in this case. So we can fix that, I think.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Just a little break. I'm gonna find it and then let you know what it is. There is no Tailwind CSS configuration found. How come? Did something change? Where is the config file? I can only see the one for Vite. Oh, it changed. Huh. Usually, I used to do this inside a sorry, not a tailwind css.config, something like that. There was a configuration file for Tailwind. Now you do it in the CSS file directly. That's interesting. If you want to, let me make this bigger. If you want your dark theme to be driven by a CSS selector instead of the prefer color scheme media query, override the dark variant to use your custom selector. This is different in the last version of Tailwind CSS. I did not know that, and I just learned it. So now you just have to open resources, CSS, app.css. Yeah, there's a lot more things in here than they used to be. Interesting. There it is, custom variant. It's already there. The dot dark. Okay. Wait a minute, if that's the case, then why? Oh, wait. Then I don't understand why this is looking like that. Oh, there it is. It's in the layout. I found it. I found that. Because I copied it from the main layout. So if I go to main and look for HTML class dark, that's the thing that is doing the thing, and I don't want that thing to be in the thing. So I remove the thing. I said I removed the thing. Oh, okay. Can you not? No more dark, please. Hello? Where are you grabbing this from? What the crap? Yeah, if I remove, but I did remove it. It's not there. You absolute bastard. Oh my god. Where are you putting that class in? I'm removing it in the wrong place. I'm working on app.blade.php. No, I'm in the right place. What the crap? This is main. Sources app main. There's nothing there. No, I'm It's adding it by default. I don't know why. Why? Are you seeing this shit? Why are you adding dark by default, you absolute bastard? Color scheme dark. Yeah, but I don't. Flux appearance? Oh, wait a minute. You're a freaking genius. You bastard, you. You are a beautiful genius. Thank you so much. I did not know that. Thank you. Okay. Now that we got past that little bump, and now that we have a semi-good looking UI, sorry about the white though, but we're not gonna worry about that too much. Is this working? No, of course it isn't. It is rotating, but it's not collapsing. Of course. Not gonna worry about that. there's a doc for that. I think I can't send the link in here. No, it's all right. Thank you, though. I will look for the documentation. I trust you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this not working right now. I'll just fix it later. Right now, I just want to have a list of recipes in each card with the title, the cuisine, the difficulty, and the prep time in the card. Okay. What do you mean right column? What? What? Spicy, classic tacos. What are you doing here? Okay. And then this is a grid. Grid calls 1. Grid calls 2. Grid calls 3. Gap 6. All right. On the card, I think we can put in a for each. Let's call it recipes. As a recipe. And this would be the title. We already know the format in which we are getting the arrays. Based on this function here, we are returning everything as an array because we're getting it out from typesense. And we have an array of arrays, and those are associative. So we have the title. We have the cuisine, like this. difficulty, and prep time, which is just a number. Now we need this recipes. We go back to our recipe component. No, recipe component, recipes component. And then in our render method, we can take this, copy, and put it in this recipes equals that. And for now, let's just pass nothing.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Just gonna comment this out for now. We need that imported. And we need the difficulty with double Fs. F, F, F. Boom. And seconds on the ads. Sorry, I got logged in and I didn't see that. Didn't notice that the ads were there. Completely ignore the TTS. Are we back? There you go. Okay. Sorry about the ads. So basically, we have a list of recipes now. Everything is this list is coming from type search. typesense. Come on, you can do it. So all I'm doing is I copied the code that we tested last time and just remove the options for now. We're gonna work on the options later, so that when we click on one of those filters or we type in the search bar, then we pass an array of options with what we desire to filter. For now, I'm just passing an empty search term, which by default will get me all of the results, and turn that into an array, put it in the recipes property of this component, and then we iterate over that in the template, giving us this nice little list. I'm not using pagination just yet, might add that probably at the end once the searching works and it's fine. I wonder if we can just, before we end, I know this is kind of a short session, but maybe we can wire in this search bar. Should be easy, I guess. If I go to recipes, which is here. No, actually, let's go to the template. Let's find that search bar. And it's wired model live dbounds 300's bound to search, which in theory should be fine. Huh. Let's try it out. Greek. Nope. Network. It did do an update. Oh, because I'm not passing any functions, anything here. So I'm going to pass this search instead. And now it works. Nice. If I remove that, get all of the results, then I do pork. Super fast. Why is it giving me chicken fajitas? This two I'm not sure about. Why is that? Pork, yes. Is it because of the ingredients? Now I'm curious. Let me check real quick. That is spicy shrimp. No, it's two results. Why are you giving? Oh, I know. Those are static. I'm an idiot. If we go to here, head down over. Where is it? Where is the card? Here. I just need to remove these other two cards from here. Now we're cooking. Get it? Cooking? No? Okay. Let's say let's misspell sandwich. Interesting. Why that result? Sandwich, I do understand. Okay. Maybe something regarding the ingredients list. How about pizza with one seta? That one's fine. It thinks that we need the women pita, and I don't know why this is here. Generally speaking, it is doing a good job, and it's super fast. Ew, we have a big error. Cannot assign a string to property. We can work on that bug later. Okay. Yeah, we just need to fix those filters and make sure that those filters update this list right here. But for the most part, oh, and pagination, we can try and squeeze that in. But for the most part, this is quite the nice list. Quite, if I could talk, quite the nice list. Very, very responsive. And now I screwed it up. Of course I did. Pretty sure. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, that's the thing. You cannot pass null into the search method. Has to be either empty string or something, but not null. Okay, cool. Cool. How long does it take for the reply? Quite fast, isn't it? All right. Goal achieved. I lost a little bit of time on the template because always, you know, copy and pasting code from any AI, it's always a pain. And also, I discovered that version 4 of Tailwind CSS changed the way configuration works. I did not know that, and I'm very happy that I know that now. Yeah. I guess the only thing left on this one, which we will cover on Friday because there is no stream on Wednesday probably, is just fixing the filters over there. Try to make those filters go away on mobile, like make them collapsible maybe. And I'm gonna snooze those ads because we're about to end. Come on. So yeah, we're gonna give the last bit of functionality to this. I'll try to squeeze in pagination, but it's not really a high priority right now. The bulk of the demonstration, which is fast search with typesense, we are achieving it. So yeah, give me just a moment. As I said, I'm going to bed early today, so no games. So we're going to raid out earlier today. See if Muhurus is on.